Hey there, so today I'm going to walk you through how to make a Kahoot to use in your classroom. So to start us off, you're going to need to just open up your web browser and go ahead and go to Kahoot.com. When you visit the website, you're going to be prompted to go ahead and sign up for an account. Accounts are free and can be used for teachers and classrooms. Students can use them to create Kahoots, as well as businesses. So once you log onto the site, you'll see this home page. If you will find the button in the top corner that tells you to sign up, you can go ahead and click on that. And it will ask you a question about whether or not you are a teacher, a student, working in a business, or for social purposes. You will click the link about being a teacher. You can sign up for free, either using a Google account, a Microsoft account, or with an email. And it will walk you through step by step what you need to do, from adding your school, picking a username, and adding an email address to your account. So I already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and hop on over to the page where I am signed in. And this is the dashboard that you will see when you start out. So one of the main purposes that you can use this for is creating a Kahoot for your classroom. So if you look up at the top here, there's a button that says New K. This is the button you'll click to go ahead and create a new Kahoot, and it will bring you to this dashboard. Now, if you notice, there are 4 different styles of Kahoots that you are able to make. The first one is your standard quiz, which is going to be multiple choice questions. There's a jumble in which students have to put things in correct order. You can survey students for opinions, and you can also do open-ended discussion questions. So I'm going to just click on your standard quiz here and kind of show you what that looks like. Once it loads, it'll prompt you to put in a title, choose the visibility, which you can open it to the public, or you can make it private so that only you can see it as well. Now, I'm not going to go through every individual step, but it is very self-explanatory. Once you fill in this information, you'll tell it, okay, go, and it will take you through the process of adding in questions to create your Kahoot. I'm going to go ahead and close this out for now, though, so that I can show you what it actually looks like, the interface of the games will look like when you're actually playing them. So in order to find those, if you will look here at the top menu, you'll see this link that says My Kahoots. If you'll click on that and scroll down, you'll see I have 2 already created here. One of them is a jumble, and one of them is a quiz. So when you click on this game here, you will need to hit play, and it'll prompt you to select how you plan on playing this. The only way I've ever used this in my classroom is playing it 1-to-1, which is the classic version. If you'll notice here, there is also a team mode, but I find that it's a lot easier to get a lot better data when I play it in classic mode. So if you select classic here, every student, you notice it says 1-to-1 devices. Students will either need an iPod, a phone, a tablet of some sort, or a computer. That way they can either access through the web page or through the app. So if you go ahead and click on Classic, I'm going to join using my phone so that you can see what it looks like. So you notice here, it gives us this number that we are going to use. And I'm going to log on by inputting that PIN number into my device so that I can log on to the game. Once I do that, it's going to ask me for my name, and then you'll see my name pop up here so that I'm ready to go. So far we only have 1 player in the game. This is the point where you would wait for all of your students to log in. Right now it's just me though, so I'm going to go ahead and click Start. Now once the game begins, it'll give us the question, a second for us to read it before the timer starts so we can answer. So what the students will see here is different choices. They can select the one that is correct on their screen, and after all students have answered, you will see the results here. So the check mark shows you what the correct answer is. As you can see here, all of the players selected the correct answer. If you had anyone select other answers, they would be shown here using this bar graph. We can go ahead and click next, and it'll take us to the next question. But before we do that, it shows us the scoreboard. Now here in the scoreboard, students are ranked in order based off of how quickly they answer the questions as well as accuracy. Students love this, and it gets them super excited because they try and answer the questions as quick as possible so that they can work their way up the scoreboard. Now by clicking next, we're going to go ahead and head to the next question. Again, it'll give us a preview, and then it will go ahead and open up. Now I'm going to show you what would happen here if I were to select the wrong answer. So you notice it tells us again with the bar graph what the correct answer is with the check mark, but you see that my answer was this one here, which was incorrect. Now I'm going to go ahead and close out of this game so that we can look at another type. So if you come over here to the side and click End Game, it'll first give us a podium where you can see results. There will typically be a first, second, and third place. And students really love this. It gets them super excited. And you can also click Results, play again, or select a new game. So I'm going to go ahead and click back to my Kahoots. And I'm going to show you what the other game looks like, which is the Jumble. Now remember, this is the game in which students have to put things in order. So since I teach first grade, I've set this up as an ABC order game. I'm going to go through the same process, clicking Classic. You notice Team Mode is not an option here in this game, at least not yet. I'm going to click on Classic, and it's going to prompt them to get the app, or visit the website, and then give us a PIN number. So I'm going to go ahead and join in here. And enter in my name, and that will pop up. Once all your players are ready, we can click Start. And it, again, just as the last game, will preview the question, and then it will open up. And you'll notice the timer is here, and this will tell us how many answers have been submitted. So it's just me, so it's only waiting on me right now. So let me go ahead and add these in the correct order on my screen. Once I'm finished, it will tell us that 100% of students got that correct. I'm going to click Next. It'll take us to the scoreboard. Click Next again, and it'll take us to the next question with a preview here. Put the following words in ABC order. I'm going to do it out of order this time, just so you can see what it looks like again. And it'll tell us that that one was completely wrong. Alright, but you get the idea here, so I'm going to go ahead and end this quiz because I want to show you one more really cool feature of this game. And one thing I forgot to share with you is any game that you create, any Kahoot that you create on here, you can actually share it. If you notice this link here, you can share it, and you can enter in email addresses to share that with colleagues. So if you have any coworkers that need to borrow a Kahoot, or if you need to borrow one from them, they can share with you. Alright, and so the last feature I want to show you, if you look back at your dashboard up here at the top, where your Kahoots are located, right here to the left, you can see the link that says Find Kahoots. If you click on that, say you don't have time to create a Kahoot, but you need one real quick for a lesson you have coming up. Right here you can type in, and it says Find Me a Kahoot About, and you can search all of the database that they have of all Kahoots on their site. So I'm going to go ahead and just type in, let's say you're doing a lesson on place value. I'm going to type that in and select search. And it will bring me up a menu, of all of, well, hold on just a second, let me get that spelled correctly for us so that we can search the database. Here we are, and you see they'll pop up here on the bottom. Will prompt you with some other popular Kahoots. as well as possibly some grade levels you may want to search for. So if you get on here, you can search the database. You see they have, a ton of results. You can also narrow it down by subject, level, and other filters as well. So after you can search this, say you choose this one to play, it'll take you to the screen in which you can play. You can also assign challenges for students to work on it at home as a homework component as well. Alright, and so other than that, you can head back to your home screen dashboard, and this will take you right back into where you can create new Kahoots, see your results, and find the Kahoots that you already have created. Alright, so I hope that this was helpful and that you are able to execute Kahoot in your classroom to really maximize your student engagement. Thanks so much.